Can we get a picture of you and him? Which way you want to turn? I'm gonna just get some video with it going by. When you see it, say it.
Gravy train?
Gravely train. Hey everybody, thank you for watching our channel, Gravely Train RV Life. We had a wonderful time last weekend. We went to the Adventure Bandits Bash and we had too much fun because we didn't even take as many pictures of the people that we wanted to take pictures with. So I put together a list from memory of all the people that we connected with who aren't going to be seen in this video, but I wanted to give them a special shout out because they made our weekend that much greater.
Yeah, sorry if we miss anybody. We had so much fun with everybody, meeting people who have channels and people who don't have channels that were there, that follow all these people that have these channels. It was a lot of fun.
So much fun.
Yeah.
So charge it to our heads and not our hearts if we forgot your name on this list. But here we go. I wanted to give a shout out to Island Wide Productions, Jane and Tony Santiago.
We had a blast with them one night in particular. We won't talk about that on camera.
But we played left, right, and center. It was all fun. It was PG-13, right?
Was. Oh, definitely. It's always PG-13. Most of the time it's PG-13 with us.
And then the Tolsons, we didn't get a picture with them per se, and we didn't get a chance to chat with them on video, but we had some really good conversations with them offline.
Yeah. Next time.
Yeah, thank you for all the tips, and thank you for all the love, Tolsons.
Yeah.
And then
Daryl and Clay, by the way.
Daryl and Clay, yes, the Tolson Life. If you don't follow their channel yet, you should. Yeah. Kenneth and Adrian from Georgia. I think they're from the Decatur area or DeKalb County.
Kenneth, law enforcement.
Yep. Corey and Pamela Kauser, they helped out with the bash. Carolina Rollers, Katina and that swamp water. Overland RV Travelers. Angie, she has the same birthday as me, so we had a good time laughing about that. RV Life with Adrian and Ruth. Tabitha and David, Miles with Views, that's their channel. Philip and Mary June. Will and Cinderella, Living Out Loud 1210. Jean from Kentucky. We've seen her at all of the three matchups that we've been meetups that we've been to. Jean is all right. She loves Tyler, our little girl. Mapping Our Journey, that's a new channel. Jennifer and Russ, who helped out, they did extraordinary work with the bash. They are awesome, and they've helped out, I think, with the banks too when we saw them at their LJ meetup. Still going. Adventures with Val. She's also very cool. We Do It Too. That was a cool group of brothers that were all traveling together, and hunting and fishing is what they do. A new channel, 41 Tip of the Spear. Juan and Jennifer with RV Adventure Explorer. We've seen them a few times at these meetups as well. They're cool. Actually, we did the paint and sip with Jennifer at her table. In These RV Streets with Eddie and June. Finding Our Forte, beautiful family. Bruce on Location, he killed the photography. Eugene and Denise Martin, they were across from us. He was the one with the palm trees at his park site, his RV site. Rolling with them revs, Anthony and Danya. Danya killed that fish. She seasoned the mess out of that fish on Saturday morning. And then Andrea and Brian, Andrea and Brian, they were really cool. They have a nice Super C, and they hung out with us when we played left, right, and center inside the pavilion on that last night. And then Crystal, Ashanti's good friend, and her hubby. Everybody was just awesome. So we didn't get you guys on camera or any photos, but we appreciate you for welcoming us into the community, and we look forward to seeing y'all again.
That we know of. Y'all might be in some of the photos when I do the editing a little more, maybe, I don't know, but we did have some good on-camera conversations with Sucker Free RV Life. He's a trip. Locked In with the Wilsons.
Yep.
And what's that? David Green?
David, no, just I forgot his last name, but David with
David.
all the ninja products.
We'll put your name on here, but David the Ninja Guy. he's the ninja guy. And then at the end, the next day we stayed an extra day, and we were able to sit down with the Bandits.
The Bandits
They
themselves.
were gracious enough to take time out to have a conversation with us, and it was great. And it was, again, thank you to them for putting this on. We will be coming to more of these for sure.
Yeah, what a wonderful time we had. They know how to put on a great weekend.
Yeah, Talmadge and
Ashanti.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you guys.
And so stay tuned, check out this video, and we'll see you next time.
Please be sure to like and subscribe if you like what you see, and make a comment, drop a comment. We love comments because we're new to this. So if you want to see something or you have recommendations, please feel free to chat away in the comments. We appreciate those too.
Hope y'all enjoy the video.
Yep, thanks.
I like this backup thing over here. You say what can make me feel this way. What you gonna sing tomorrow? Tennessee whiskey. All right, we got another version of Tennessee whiskey, guys. Come on. Something like your love to give me.
Hey everybody, we are here in Hardeeville, South Carolina at the Bandits Bash, and we have a treat. We got to meet Sucker Free RV and the woman behind the mystery, Miss Tasha. I am so excited, y'all. We've been following Sucker Free now for almost 2 years, or over 2 years, I want to say.
It's been an extended period of time.
Yes.
We've been following each other extended period of time.
He is a legend to me because he's got 10,000 followers.
On Facebook.
On Facebook.
Yeah.
And your posts are hilarious. And you attract all kinds of campers, and some who aren't even campers.
Yeah, that's what we try to do. We try not to pigeonhole ourselves. We want to be available to anybody that want to follow us and see what we got going on. You got anything to say?
No.
Okay, yeah.
Tasha been tickling me the whole time because she has short answers, but they pack a punch. They're funny.
Get it out there quick. You got anything to say?
So yeah, go ahead.
She got nothing to say. I told you. What you thought it was? You thought it was a ploy? No, that's exactly what's gonna happen. She don't have nothing to say. She gonna say something at the end though. No? Yes, okay.
I think she will. Tasha has a lot to say.
Well, I tell you what, we sure appreciate you guys bringing us over here and hanging out at your beautiful camper over here. I might have to buy one just like this. I'm already peeping out the model number and all that stuff. You know,
we'll give you a
I'm
tour.
gonna fly Big Brother across here a couple times to make sure I got all the dimensions right and all of that. But we'll see how it goes.
So I've been wanting to ask this question, but I said I'm going to wait until we are on camera.
Oh, Lord.
I got two major questions that I want to ask. The first one, before I go into the real meat of the conversation, is...
Let me get myself together.
You getting yourself together?
No, you good. Go ahead.
Okay. He's being shy on me right now.
No, I'm trying to get to the answer to your question because I don't want to say something and then somebody be like, well, that's not what it says on your website.
Okay. But the first question was, why did you even set up your Sucker Free page in the first place?
We just wanted, so we were avid travelers anyway.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Former military or current military?
Current military,
Current
yeah.
military background.
So the family's been all over the world. You know, it's not many countries that you would want to go that we haven't already been. So we always travel, and then we just decided that we wanted to take our stuff with us,
right?
Instead of staying in the hotel. You know what I'm saying? And then we just got interested in it when we were over in Germany by watching the Adventure Bandits and other people. We just got interested in it, and we was like, one day I just said we're gonna do it.
And then you just started posting about where you traveled, or was it more like just keeping it lighthearted? Because some of your stuff is just funny, and not really related to camping, and then a lot of it is camping as well. So, what was the motivation for the Facebook group?
So I always posted a lot on my Facebook, on our personal Facebook for family,
right?
Just for the family to see where we were going, and we would always post wild. I still post crazy memes over there on my personal stuff. So we just incorporated that into the sucker free stuff, and it just went from there. It was just taking, because I hardly ever post on my personal,
right.
So everything gets posted on the sucker free stuff now. So it's just what we've been doing. We just open it up to a lot more people.
It took off. It took off. I love your community, the Sucker Free RV family page. If you don't follow that, look it up on Facebook, and then Sucker Free RV, which is your own page.
Yes.
Now, why Sucker Free? That sounds like old school hip hop to me.
Yes. So if you go to the website, you go to suckerfreerv.com. You know, we had some people to put some words together, and there's some really good words there. But basically, it's just about freedom and independence. And I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Me and my wife, we're not suckers.
No, you're not.
So we want to, you know, it's just what you see is what you get. We are gonna always be honest, brutally honest with whatever we see and our reviews and all that kind of stuff. So if you want a sucker-free assessment, you come to Sucker Free RV, because there's no suckers allowed.
Side note, on this trip, we have had a lot of sucker-free Jello shots. Those things are definitely sucker free.
Those sucker free Jello shots. If you ain't ready,
it's all proof, no sucker.
Somebody got knocked down. Somebody got knocked down by one of those over there. They was like, they didn't make it this morning because of my Jello shot. I was like, come on, man.
Okay, so my next, sorry to cut you off, but my next question, you and Tasha have been married for 19 years or known each other for 19 years. Did I get that right?
Married for 19.
Married for 19 years. I asked Tasha if she was quieter 19 years ago when she met Sucker Free, or is it, you know?
I was quieter.
Quieter than this.
If you could believe that. If you could believe that. I don't know.
You played a role well, but I know she gets loud somewhere. I can't wait to hear it before we leave. We're going to make sure it happens.
You pull that trigger.
I know that's
can't
right.
Get that round back in the gun, that's for sure.
But when y'all met, his name wasn't Sucker Free, and that's not really your name, right? Right? That's not. That's just the name of your channel and your page. So I want to know what your real name is.
So, shoot, we got several. So it's crazy because it depends on, you know, I had I like a cat. Got so many lives. I got my military life. I got my Virginia life. I got my college life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Street life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got all of that. So my actual first name is Purcell.
Wow. Awesome.
I'm a junior. So Purcell Jefferson Jr. Family name, right? And then my family, because of the junior, would call me JR. That's a nickname. So if you round my family in Virginia, they're going to call me that. My military people going to call me Jeff.
Nice.
Like the last name, Jefferson. So they just going to say, they're going to say Jeff. And then kind of for the channel, I just picked up Bird because that was my dad's nickname.
Wow. So that's not even a government or given name.
No, that was my dad's nickname. And also my friends from back home, they call me Bird or Little Bird or something like that, because that was my dad's nickname, and he passed away about 5 years ago now. So
rest his soul.
Yeah, I like just do that to kind of keep his spirit going. So I did that, and then Big Sarge is just military. Okay,
so you're a sergeant.
Yeah, well, first sergeant now. Yes.
Thank you for your service.
I appreciate that.
Tasha, did you serve?
No.
Okay. Okay.
in that.
Right.
Pretty
And
good.
like I said before, you didn't serve per se, but you served as a wife of a military
Yes.
officer. So thank you for your service as well.
Yes.
Traveling and holding down the home.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're not Mrs. Sucker Free then. I can't call you Miss Sucker Free now that I know all these names.
Her nickname is the old lady.
Oh, okay.
Right?
And you okay with that?
I'm fine.
So
Okay.
look, so I get a lot of crap online because of that. I'm not saying my wife is old. That's just what, if you go to Virginia, man, my damn old lady or whatever, you know
Right.
what I'm saying? It's just your old lady. And that's my wife's nickname for me.
Mhm.
Nobody else calls her that.
Right.
She also calls me PJ. That's another nickname.
Okay, Purcell Jr.
Yes.
Nice.
She's the only one that calls me
Right,
that.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So
No,
it's
we won't go there.
It's just
That's her name for
Yeah,
you.
I don't know. I guess I don't know how I accumulated all these names, but it kind of depends on where I am. I'm
Right.
not wanted or anything like that. I'm all good. Got top secret security clearance, so everything's intact. I just got a bunch of aliases.
So one thing I love about Sucker Free Sundays is
Yes.
that you shout other people out more than you shout yourself out. That's why I wanted to give you your flowers and interview you, because we never got to meet in person, never had a chance to interview you via Zoom. So to have this moment and to just give you your flowers and thank you for always lifting up the RV community and just lifting up other people's channels and pages. We appreciate you.
Well, we're gonna continue to do that.
Mhm.
That's Sucker Free Sunday, and I'm not gonna lie, we missed it last Sunday.
Right.
And that's probably the first Sunday we've missed in years.
Well, I think
don't
it's
know
taken
what
on,
happened
it can
last
take on
Sunday.
a personality of its own now
Yeah.
that you started it, you
Yeah.
know. And we just appreciate you. Now that you know what he looks like, don't call him PJ, first of all, when you see him.
Yeah.
But now that you know what the Sucker Free family looks like in person, make sure when you're at a campground and you see them, you give them their flowers too and share some love.
Well, we appreciate the Gravley Train and bunch of their videos that we watched, and we haven't been there. We haven't been to some of the places that they've been yet, but the way they put their videos together and the way, you know what I'm saying, they show you around the campground, and then they do these interviews, because like this is not new. This is what they do. So I can appreciate that, and I'm a huge fan of this channel.
We appreciate
and these
you
people,
for that.
and you're always welcome on Sucker Free Sunday and anywhere Sucker Free RV is.
Well, thank you. We made new family on this trip, and y'all are definitely
That's a word.
relatives now, RV relatives.
RV's extended family.
Thanks for your time,
You
Mrs.
got-
Sucker Free.
You got anything to say?
No.
Okay.
We'll catch y'all later. Make sure you check out his channel if you're not already subscribed, and check out the Facebook page and follow them.
And if you're watching this, you're already checking out their channel, so I don't have to tell you to do that. Okay. That's it. We're good.
I'm in love.
It's so cute. I love it.
And it's slushy. You know, most of them can't even get it slushy.
Okay. So we are here with
There
David,
you go.
who we met at the All About the Banks meetup back in LJ in September. And here we are in October at the Bandits Bash in Hardeeville, South Carolina. And David is our new old friend.
Yes.
Yes. So David has so many gadgets. Wait, first, check out his green Jeep. Okay. This is how he rolls.
That's my baby.
Then he has an R-Pod, which is the smallest, cutest, the biggest little RV on the property
Oh yeah, it's got.
here at the campsite. What you think?
It actually is the smallest one, but you know what? I love it because it can fit anywhere.
I love it. I like the frog. Did you put the sticker on there yourself?
I did.
So what's the nickname of this?
Right now, I'm more focused on my Jeep. So the Jeep is the Hulk, and this is like the little kid, even though it's the big kid.
It's baby Hulk.
Yes.
All right, so I'm over here and the camera's on because I want to know a little bit more about this Ninja right here.
Oh yes, this is the Ninja Slushie. I love this thing. And honestly, coming to this event inspired me because the minute I saw it I was like, I gotta get this because I'm a Ninja fanatic. I have everything Ninja.
Yes, that's why I turned the camera on because at the last meetup for the All About the Banks, he said, "How many Ninja products do you have?"
Yeah. Oh my gosh, a million. I got the Ninja Slushie. I have the wood fire grill that's back there, the sizzle, the smart grill up top. Ninja. Oh my gosh, so many products.
So Ninja.
Call
David, please reach out to him.
I love my Ninja product. So what I'm gonna do is give you a taste of this peach Moscato that I made that's frozen.
Peach Moscato.
Yes, people are going crazy for it. So
okay, just a little bit.
All right, I don't want to mess you up.
I know I'm not driving, but still, my church people might be watching.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I had to. Yep.
All right. What you got? You got anything on the wood fire that I need to try?
It's coming. Don't worry. It's coming. I'm probably gonna smoke up something while I'm here. I'm gonna fix up something on that grill before I leave. So.
I love it, David. You are the bomb.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Y'all are awesome.
All right, you awesome too.
Oh yeah, I gotta get your cameraman one too.
Okay. All right, Scotty Scott. You next.
Yeah.
We met some buddies from Boston.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, long way down from Boston to Georgia. So who do we have here?
Ed from Massachusetts.
Say it again.
Ed from Massachusetts.
Ed from Massachusetts and
Carol from Massachusetts.
nice to meet you, Carol.
Jennifer from Fayetteville, Georgia.
What's your channel?
RV Adventure Explorer.
Awesome. Do you guys have a channel?
We don't yet.
Yeah. All the way from Massachusetts here in Hardeeville, South Carolina. Yes. The Bandits Bash 2024. I'm gonna walk around. Hey, do you mind being on camera, Adrian? Oh, awesome. There's Kenneth and Adrian doing about to get into you look like you're doing the vase with the lilacs.
Actually, we're doing, like my husband say, we're doing the flip-flop.
Oh, you're doing the flip-flops? Nice. How y'all doing? Having a good time? The men are over here hiding out while the ladies paint.
Okay.
Here's the sipping part right here. Love it. Tighten up. This was the inspiration. This is the product. Good morning, guys. It's the last day of the Bandits Bash, and I am so sad because we made so many good connections on this trip and reconnected with folks like Locked In with the Wilsons. We met them back in March at the Sun Outdoors Carolina Pines meetup that was unofficial for All About the Banks, and we just found a wonderful family with a teenage daughter like us that stays locked in the RV the whole time. We have so many things in common, but I wanted to take some time out, and they're actually packed up to go, but they are gracious enough to give us some time to learn more about their channel, their travels, right before they head back to Virginia. So Lavisha and Brian, locked in with the Wilsons. Tell us a little bit about your journey and where y'all are from and what y'all like to do, because I know a little bit about it, but they don't just RV.
Yeah. You want to
Go
tell
ahead.
them? Okay. So we actually started off doing a lot of, if you look at our channel, we do a lot of cruise vlogging. We do just travel in general. We just want to encourage people to get out and travel and enjoy life. You know, find whatever their passion is, even if it's not travel, and just encourage them to just live their life now and stop waiting and putting things off. So that's kind of what our channel is about. And we have ventured into RVing and found a new community of people that we have really connected with and really enjoy. And as Rakia said, we met at a meetup with All About the Banks, and it was just like instant connections with people. And so here we're here again at the Adventure Bandits Bash, made more connections, just build a bigger community. And that's kind of what it's all about. Our channel is just about, you know, building that community and getting out, enjoying yourself, enjoying your life, and just kind of living without boundaries and restrictions all the time. You want to say anything?
You said it all. The only thing that I would add to that is we've tried to inspire people to go ahead and make the purchases. If you see something that you like as far as RVing, taking cruises, do whatever, do it while you still have health and full income, instead of trying to say, I'll wait till retirement, because you don't know what your health will be. You don't know if you'll be taking care of grandkids. You don't know if you'll have even the same income as a retiree. So those are the things that we've been trying to practice to people, is to do as much as you can while you have everything in a position. So when you do retire, you decide you want to go full time, travel all the time, you've gotten most of your toys out of the way, and you're not trying to finance things in retirement.
Yeah, that makes complete sense. That's good advice, Brian. That's why we didn't wait too. We thought we were going to do a 5-year plan and then get an RV, but we would have missed moments like meeting y'all and this bash and the other bashes that we went to this year, meetups that we went to this year. So y'all are former military. Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
And how is traveling in an RV for fun different from traveling for the military, or what do you take from your experience in the military and apply to your RV travels?
I think for me, meeting people that are military or veterans, and you talk to them, there's an instant connection with people. I know we had one gentleman that retired last month on this trip after 20 years. So, you know, you meet those people and you can instantly connect with them. I've had people that I worked with that say, you don't even talk about the military, because I got to go through so many backstories. And unfortunately, with the way the world is right now, people want to know about the grotesque things about the military, and that's not something that people want to talk about. So, you know, you don't want to venture down that road in some cases, but when you meet people that have a military background, or my dad was in the military, and we traveled all over the world, and where have you been stationed at, and you find some commonalities with people. So I think that's the simplest thing with being a former military person. The other thing is, just like the military, your job doesn't change, your location changes. So that's the commonality with RVing. All you're doing is finding where the next grocery store, the next Walmart is, you know, where the pool house is, those things.
You're planning.
And I think we were talking about it yesterday a little bit about the nature, the part of getting out and decompressing. And, you know, we were also talking about the Wounded Warrior Project, how they do these things and they get you out in nature a lot. Because unfortunately, a lot of military veterans, you know, retirees,
law enforcement too.
Law enforcement as well. They, you know, a lot of them suffer with PTSD. And that's the reality of, you know, serving in the military. You do your job, you serve your country. But that is, you know, one of the realities, especially now. And so RVing makes you, you know, have that decompression time, and it relaxes you. It gets you out in nature, it grounds you, and you still can socialize and meet people, and, you know, just have that time together just to wind down.
So military and law enforcement, if you're not already traveling by RV or camping in general, it definitely is a nice way to force yourself to just take a moment, meditate, and be at peace with nature. It's so calming. I wasn't former military or law enforcement, but having stressful jobs, it really,
Mhm.
camping has really
True.
helped me to decompress and just put that aside for at least a weekend.
Exactly.
And one thing that we've learned from RVing, just like any other conference, job, or whatever you have,
Mm-hmm.
not the scheduled activities, but the side conversations.
Yeah.
That's where you learn the most about people.
I know.
Like Scott and I talked about glasses and, you know, getting younger in our eyesight, getting better as we get a little older.
With a little medical help.
Yeah. So, you know, you have those conversations that they're not part of the
Yeah.
scheduled events, but you learn more about a person just
Yep.
talking and,
Yeah.
you know, finding out, oh, you guys have a 15-year-old daughter. We
Yep.
have a 15-year-old daughter. You
Right.
probably won't see her
I
because she
know.
stays in the RV. And,
It'll
you know,
count. Those little mini moments they have together on these trips
Yeah,
count.
exactly.
Like one side conversation we had when we met up for the first time at the Banks meetup was that one of your videos on your channel had thousands of views, and you never expect which one is going to get that many views. And it was about the cruise trip that y'all took,
Mhm.
and there was a ship that crashed into another.
Oh,
oh yeah, we
Is that still on your channel?
that we have. I don't know if we put
I
that
know
one
we didn't
out.
put that one. That was actually before we started
Mhm.
the YouTube channel, and we talk about it
Okay.
in our other videos. But
We
that
need
was
to put
before
a video out of it.
we probably do need to go back and
Yep.
make a video on that one, because that one was all over CNN everywhere. And we
Amazing.
thought after that cruise that we would not cruise again.
Right.
And then 2 years later,
Right.
here we are cruising all the time. I think we've done all of the major cruise lines except 2.
So I'm calling y'all for
Yeah.
advice when we go on our next cruises. We like to cruise too. That's another commonality.
Yeah.
We used to go on a cruise every year until we started RVing because the world shut down.
Yeah.
So that was our alternative. Do you have any plans to go on any trips in 2025 or?
We got a pseudo trip for 2024
Okay.
Yeah.
For the rest of this
Christmas
year.
time.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we're still in the planning phase. Hopefully we can get something scheduled by the end of this year. But next year is kind of open, so we're still up in the air trying to decide. You know, we do want to do a longer trip next year because
Okay.
we haven't done a long RV trip.
Right.
So we're hoping that either one, we go up the East Coast
Mhm.
and head to Acadia, do maybe 2 weeks, or 2, we go down the Gulf Coast.
If you come through Georgia, you know where to find us. We already exchanged each other's numbers,
Yes.
and we look forward to seeing y'all in 2024 or 2025. But we definitely are locked in with y'all from now on. So
Same
thank
here.
y'all so much for your time and your gracious spirits.
Thank
And we look forward to seeing you again soon. Locked in with the Wilsons, Lavisha and
Right.
Brian.
Thank you for taking the time out this morning to end. We've talked all weekend.
Yes, we have. Thank
We're
you
just
for.
making the
They tell
time
you
to
not
do
to
this.
talk to people when they're packing up and leaving, but that's the golden moment right there. So we appreciate you guys.
Thank you,
Thank
and
you.
safe travels to you all. back
Same.
as
Yes,
well.
safe
And
travels
We'll see
to
each
y'all.
other again for sure.
Amen. Hey everybody, I am here with a couple that needs no introduction. This is a privilege, epic moment for us. We are with the Adventure Bandits, and I know you guys don't like to think about it, but you guys to us in the vlogging YouTube community are the pinnacle of what everybody else strives to be. You inspire so many people, including Gravley Train RV Life, and I'm just so happy to meet you guys. We had so much fun at this bash. Thank you so much for putting it together. This was our first time going to a Bandits meetup. And I talked to Ashanti yesterday and I said, who inspired you guys to do meetups? Like, who did you go see? Because to us, you're the inspiration.
I don't recall going to anybody.
Well,
we didn't ask any questions or nothing like that. We just knew what we wanted to do. We knew that we wanted to entertain people in the evenings and do games during the day.
right.
So we just put that together and made a schedule as far as camping things to do, where we felt that people would be interested in and like to do while camping.
Yeah, so we've seen agendas of events and things that go on, and we did not want to seminar anyone to boredom, but we also wanted to provide information, and we wanted it to be informative information. So we have been doing. He has thrown many big parties at his house, and I've done corporate events.
Oh,
so we kind of
okay.
just blend them all together.
I can see that. Yeah. it
So
works.
we're going to make sure you're going to have fun. We wanted to make sure that whoever attend, all was welcome.
Yeah.
It didn't matter what race you were, what
Mhm.
religion, what type of RV rig you had. We want everyone to feel welcome. We want you to feel like a family member. We want you to leave out laughing, making memories, and making friendships. And if you
Mhm.
could do that here, that was the goal. That is what inspired us to make and to plan what we were going to do.
So you coined the term to us, the term glamp out. I don't think I ever heard of that term before. Talmadge mentioned it on one of the videos.
Yes.
And I think that what you just said really encompasses that, because we showed up not knowing what to expect. Like I said, it was our first time hanging out with you guys, and my face hurts from laughing and my body hurts from just the activities that you had. You make sure that no one is bored. And like you said, we all feel welcome. So tell me a little bit about how you guys, we've been following you for forever. Like I told Ashanti last night, I remember the 2018, 2019 videos where y'all were watching people redo RVs and vans. That's how far back we go with y'all in terms of following you. But what brought you from Alaska to Ohio and you, Talmadge, to start, RVing in the first place? You're always away from your hometown, and what made you want to explore?
Well, I was born in Ohio, OHIO, and Air Force brat.
Okay.
Okay. And then living up in Alaska, we camped,
Mhm.
but we did a lot of tent camping.
Okay. Right. Yeah.
First. So we started off tent camping, and yes, we would have the bears there. We would go fishing all day long.
Mhm.
So I already had it instilled in me. That's why a lot of people say I went camping when I was younger, and a lot of them move away from it, but then they come back to it when they're adults. So please get your grandchildren, your great grandchildren, your children out there, and let them experience this camping, because I love camping now, and I've always loved camping. For him,
I was always an outdoors person.
Okay.
Always doing something outside. Like they call me the Tinker Man, because I'm always trying to find something to do.
Right.
How we got into camping, we actually went camping with some friends. Our friends had a RV, we had a tent. So it stormed bad one night. I mean, we was on those blow up beds.
Yeah.
And it rained so bad, the water got into our tent.
Oh
So
my
next thing you
gosh.
know, the whole tent is flooded, and we laying on the bed.
it became a water bed.
You almost floated away.
So I liked it so much. I was like, we got to get one of those. We got to get an RV. So I believe the following year we got an RV.
We got a used one.
We
So
got a used one.
yeah.
We had to fix it up. I mean, nothing in it worked. It was just a shell of an RV.
Right.
So we got in it, fixed it up. We had about 6 other couples that RV'd as well. They all went and got RVs. Our RV was, I want to say, it was
the main place to go hang out
it was
at.
the main place.
I believe
we
it.
We didn't have no slide outs or anything, but everybody wanted to hang in RV.
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah.
So that's another thing. You don't have to start off big. Just get out there. Start now. Don't wait till you retire. A lot of people feel like they have to save up for an RV rig, and you don't. And the community doesn't judge you on the rig that you have.
That's so true.
You're so much of a like-minded community that they gravitate to you because of who you are, your spirit, and the fact that you're just out here wanting to live your best life now.
Right. I think that's why so many people support y'all, because y'all have such a just genuine energy, first of all, but it's a good energy. And we've seen so many people here at the Bash who I've seen at 2 other meetups helping you guys out and, putting in that hard work and the effort. And there are people who, travel with people with good energy like y'all. And that just makes all the difference to people who are at home, either because they're not mobile, to, you exude that on the screen, but to see it in person it takes it up a notch. So I know y'all are going to be here next year in October again, right?
Yes,
Now this is October at Savannah Lakes, and it's the Adventure Bandits Bash, but you're going to do it again next year. And I can't wait. My mind is going to be blown at what level y'all take it to next year. But
So the Glamp Out is always the week after Father's Day.
Okay.
Always. That will never change.
Okay.
And then our bash is always going to be the second week in October,
Nice.
the second weekend in October, and that date will never change.
that's something to look forward to.
It'll be our third annual next year. So,
Yay.
and for the Glamp Out, we are working on our fourth one, I believe.
Wow.
But the thing about, so I'm glad that you mentioned the people that do help. A lot of them we met when we did our first one. So our Glamp Out these are people we've met 4 years ago.
Yes. And a lot of people like what we was doing. They all volunteer, like, hey, you need any help?
Yeah.
We're more than willing to help out. And to throw events like this, you do need help.
Yes, that's a huge undertaking.
Yes.
But they believe in what you're doing because it makes them feel good.
Yes.
I can see that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's awesome. So okay, I know everybody's asking you guys the same questions all the time. What do you wish people would ask you that we don't know about you?
I'll let you add. I don't know. Yeah, that is a tough question.
Because you're so open. I don't think there is anything, right?
Yeah, we pretty much tell everything about us.
Yeah.
You can see it in our videos.
Basically, is what you see is what you get with us. We're really relatable. A lot of people, so like you just stated, you didn't know what to expect. I want someone, maybe if you're asking, would I fit? Would I be someone that would be accepted, or would I have fun? Would I be that person that would enjoy their events? I would say yes to all of that. The events is, again, to build the community, to fellowship,
and
to
get people that live in certain areas to know each other. And
yes.
Like, I believe there's a lot of people that's in Georgia that actually just connected and plan on camping together.
That's
already.
true. Yeah, we did.
So our mission was accomplished.
Yes. Yes, y'all do it's like a family reunion feel
Yes.
at these bashes, from what I understand. And it just makes you feel so included. Like I said earlier, when you might be at home, or not have friends that have the same mentality about camping, you can find that here with your group.
Exactly.
So.
Especially if you live in McDonough. I think we had so Will and Cinderella is from McDonough.
Yeah.
And that's Living Out Loud 1210.
Yeah.
So they found 5 other couples from McDonough. And no one would have never have known that.
They never knew each other.
Wow,
Yes.
I believe that, right? And it took camping and your events to bring them together.
Yes.
Exactly.
So y'all were doing something above and beyond what you probably thought about years ago when you just said, we want to get out. What you did was bring together or create a new community that didn't exist before.
We have a camping ministry.
There you go. That's a good way of putting it.
We have a camping ministry, and we go around the world building community, and we are looking to extend this to the West. So we're going to Arizona, California, and we're looking to also have one in Texas. So when you hear or see us have one of those events, please come. You are going to be having a great time. Everyone is accepted, and everyone is included. Yeah. Even the dogs make friends here.
That's true. That's true. Well, we were more than amazed and more than appreciative of you being so welcoming to us and for giving us your time right now on this last day of our trip. And I know you've got a lot going on and you need a lot of rest because they put in the work too. Not only did their supporters help, you guys worked the whole time during the bash. So I hope you get your rest because it's well deserved.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we wish you nothing but much success in your channel and the mission that you guys are wanting to accomplish.
Well,
and if you need any help or anything like that, please let us know.
Same. If you guys need help, we're there for you. Count us as one of your supporters too for these events.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.